my name is Bea and today I'm going to be talking about my favourite TV series. So to start off with, I have 10 of my favourite TV series, and then I'm going to be talking about 10 honourable mentions that just couldn't be left out of this video, basically. So like my last video, I'm not going to be going into great depths about each TV series. I'm just going to mention a little bit about why I love them. First and foremost, my top favourite TV series, the ones that I could watch over and over and over again. So, number 1, Supernatural. I don't really think I have to explain why I love Supernatural. Just 2 words. Sam and Dean. That's it. Number 2, Once Upon a Time. So I am currently watching season 7. I am yet to finish the finale. Do not spoil it for me. So yes, I am watching Once Upon a Time. I definitely feel like this could be the end, but I'm not quite sure yet because I obviously haven't watched the finale. So I'm gonna hold off on my judgments until I finish it. Number 3, Bones. I am currently re-watching Bones with my mum, and I think we just finished season, or I think we've just started season 8. I think we've started season 8. Yes, definitely. Season 8 is the one. Season 7 is my favourite. Well, the end of season 6 really. That one episode. So yeah, I'm currently rewatching Bones as well. There are so many TV series that I am rewatching, it is mental. So number 4 is Jane the Virgin. I am all caught up with Jane the Virgin, what is on Netflix. I'm not sure if there are any other series outside of Netflix. No idea, but I know that a certain somebody has just come back into Jane's life and it is a surprise and I have no idea what's about to happen, and I'm like, I need the next episode now, but I don't know when it's coming back because I'm pretty sure that was a mid-season finale, so it could be months until I get another episode of Jane the Virgin. I feel like I just talked really fast. Number 5 is Orphan Black. I have just started rewatching this by myself in my spare time. So I am literally only on like the 6th episode of season 1. I have not watched the latest season that has been out on Netflix, so I am not all caught up officially, but I decided to rewatch it from the beginning just because I'd kind of forgotten what happened in the first couple of series because there is a lot of things that happen and go down. So I was just like, I'm gonna rewatch them. Number 6, Prison Break. I think Prison Break is one of those TV series that once you watch it, you kind of don't really need to watch it again because you've already watched it and it was amazing the first time, but I definitely have watched it more than once. The first time I watched it, the ending killed me. I literally was curled up on my bed in like the fetal position, like waiting for my mum to come home, and then when she came home I literally crawled down the corridor to her because I couldn't stand up because I was crying that much. But you know, there's a new season out and I haven't watched it yet, so I might need to rewatch Prison Break as well. So next is Sons of Anarchy. I have rewatched Sons of Anarchy so many times, it's ridiculous. Jax, if Jax was a book character, he would have been in my last video. He is so amazing and so lovable and I love him so much that it's just hard for me to let go of him, but I've got to. But I'm kind of umming and ahhing about watching the new spin-off about the Mayans. I'm really not sure if I'm gonna like it that much because Jax held that place in my heart. Like, he was the only really reason that I watched it, but I still love the kind of gist of the TV series anyway. I read a lot of MC books, so I might watch the Mayans. It depends on if I can get it free. So next is The Walking Dead. Now I am not all caught up with The Walking Dead. I think I've watched like 3 episodes of the latest season. So yeah, I'm not all caught up with The Walking Dead, but I absolutely loved the first couple of seasons. I think, I don't even know which season is my favourite. I think maybe the season where they're in the prison. That's probably my favourite. Or basically any season that has Daryl Dixon in it. I mean, a lot of Daryl time is like my favourite time. Like, I have his pop and I follow him on Instagram and I want to meet him so much, but it just pains me that he's probably never going to come to a UK con, and I probably never go to a UK con anyway because I'm poor and I can't afford it. But yeah, anything with Daryl Dixon and I'm just obsessed with it, really. So number 9, I think, is Stranger Things. Now, I absolutely love Stranger Things. I binged the first season and then died in my heart realising that there was no more episodes, and then as soon as season 2 came out I binged that one, and then I died in my heart knowing that there was no more episodes, and I definitely feel like I'm gonna die in my heart when I've finished binging the 3rd season. So I am so excited for the next season. I'm so excited to see the kids grow up and like be older. And I'm also really excited to see Steve. I don't know how to explain Steve. He's like my favourite. There was a sticker that I absolutely loved. Yeah, it's this one. It's like, Mr. Steal Your Girl, Mr. Steal Your Wife, Mr. Steal Your Kids. It gets me every time. And then it's like, there's another one where it's like, he's back, he attack, but most importantly, he's a strong independent mother of 5 who deserves a healthy relationship with Aunt Nancy Wheeler. I just love Steve. He's amazing. Okay, back to the list. Last but not least, on my top 10 favourites TV series has got to be Doctor Who. Now, I am not caught up with Doctor Who. I also have never watched any of the original Doctor Who series, so no hate. I'm just not interested in watching like 80 seasons of Doctor Who. It's like no, there's no way I'm watching it. It would be amazing too, but and I think if I was any more of a film geek, I might, just for the fact that it is so iconic. I might have watched it for that reason if I was any more interested in like old films and old TV shows. That's probably the only reason that I'd ever watch old Doctor Who. But again, I'm not caught up with the new seasons because after Matt, I didn't really like Peter Capaldi, and I've never really given the idea of a female doctor a chance, so I need to catch up with Peter Capaldi, but it's so hard to get through his episodes because he's so different from Matt. And then obviously there's David Tennant and Christopher, and it's like, I don't know how to watch Peter Capaldi without comparing him to my 3 doctors. So yeah, I think I've got a few episodes left of Peter Capaldi to watch, and then I've obviously got the new Doctor. I'm not even sure what she's called. I have no idea what she's called. But yeah, I think I'll get there eventually, and I'll definitely tell you guys my thoughts when I do get there. But for the moment, I'm not there. So those are my top 10. Now come on to my honourable mentions. Now again, I have 10. I'm not going to go into great detail about all of them because there's 10. So yeah, honourable mentions. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I just love the comedy and it's so amazing, and the end of season 4 got me so hard, and I'm yet to watch season 5 even though I know it's out on TV. I want to wait until it's out on Netflix so that I can properly binge it and watch it. And The IT Crowd, it's an English TV show, and if you haven't watched it, I highly suggest you do, because it's the most weird comedy you will ever watch, but it's absolutely hilarious. And the series are so short, and there's only 3-4 series, but it's so amazing. I've literally watched it about 4 times. I think the only reason though is because of Chris O'Dowd, because of his Irish accent, and yeah, I think that's the only reason I really watched The IT Crowd, because of him. Next is Black Mirror. Now I only watched Black Mirror, I think maybe 2 years ago. Wait, no, when was it? Last year. It would have been last year that I finally watched Black Mirror, and I watched all of the episodes that were out at the time, and then when the latest series came out I watched all of those episodes like in a day. Less than that really. But yeah, Black Mirror, amazing TV series. Definitely thinking outside the box. So good, and I can't wait for the next season. Next is Sense8, and I'm so mad at Netflix for cancelling this show because it left it on such a cliffhanger that I'm like, I have no words to express my hatred at Netflix for cancelling this TV show. I'm like, I just want to scream at how much I hate Netflix for doing this to me, because it is such an amazing TV show and it's such an amazing concept, and I am so mad that they cancelled it. But yeah, Sense8, I need to get over it. I need to get over it. Next is Atypical. Now there's only one season available of this, but I literally, it like gripped my heart from the moment I started watching it. It's so refreshing to see something that involves a main character that is atypical and not neurotypical. It's so refreshing to have even a regular character have these kind of disabilities, but a main character is just like a step in the right direction. I know the guy who plays the main character in Atypical doesn't actually have autism, but he plays him really well, and he plays the disability really well, and I love it. I urge you to go and watch it if you have not. Next is A Series of Unfortunate Events. Like, there's not much to say about A Series of Unfortunate Events. I think everyone loves A Series of Unfortunate Events. Next is Orange is the New Black. I have not watched the latest season, and I'm kind of thinking I probably won't, because it kind of got frustrating during the last couple of seasons. I loved it when I was watching it, but I think looking back I probably won't watch it again. Next is Scorpion. Now I have watched all of the episodes on Netflix that you can get of Scorpion, and I'm kind of disappointed there aren't any more, because it's a really great detective show, but I understand that it's probably not that popular, especially in the UK anyway. I'm not sure if there's more seasons on the US Netflix, but I can't get the US Netflix, so I've got to stick to what I've got. So yeah, Scorpion. Next is Santa Clarita Diet. I binged both seasons as soon as they came out, and I loved every single second of it. I think it's just amazing, and I love it, and it's so funny, and you need to watch it because it's so cool. And then last but not least is kind of my guilty pleasure. It's a kids TV show about mermaids. And I kind of hate loving it, but I love it. It's so good. Yeah, it's H2O, just add water, and yeah, it's really good. But I'm not admitting that I love it, but I'm saying it's really good. You should watch it, give it a try. So those are all of my favourite TV series. I'm sure there are more, like Shadowhunters, Vampire Diaries, Pretty Little Liars, Teen Wolf, God, there are so many that I could just like list off right now, but I feel like this video is gonna be boring and long enough, so I'm just gonna leave it as it is. So yeah, I really hope you liked this video. If you did, then hit that like button and subscribe while you're down there so you don't miss any more of my future videos. I will see you guys on Wednesday with another video. Bye!